Hi everybody, welcome to my 100th YouTube video. So I thought as a, kind of little celebration, I would put together a little package of goodies to give to one lucky subscriber. Thank you to all my subscribers, it's awesome. So it's just, some little goodies. I would love to give away a big piece, maybe the one I'm doing in the video, but it's too big to ship. But there's a bunch of little things here, some necklaces, and nice black feather brooch, a keychain with a letter, a little trinket box, a couple of bookmarks. I can customize those bookmarks with your name if you like. Another keychain, a necklace. Also, I can give you the letter that you want for that. So just subscribe to my station, to my channel, and leave a comment, and then I'm going to pick one person and send you off this little package of goodies. Thanks everyone. Hi everybody. Well, my plan today, I want to make hydrangeas. I've tried this before a few different ways and wasn't really happy with them, but I'm going to try a bunch of different techniques today. I'm going to try this little thing with a spoon that I saw somebody do, a little bit with saran wrap, and I'm going to try a chain. So I'm going to be trying all kinds of different techniques. So I'm going to start, the colors, can you see my colors? There we go. So I'm doing kind of like pinks and pale pinks and blues and a little bit of purple, like hydrangea colors, maybe a little bit of yellow. We'll see how that goes. So I'm going to start with flooding, get that centered again. I'm going to flood my canvas with white all over first. This is an MDF board, I think they call it, 1/4 inch, and I've got some supports, some 1x2s glued to the back just to keep it, keep it nice and flat. And I primed it with just house paint with satin, Valspar satin white house paint. Primed that, a couple of weeks ago, I guess. So now I'm just going to flood it. What's that little, it's okay. I'm going to flood it first, and then I think I'll start with the stems. So I'll get it flooded. Doesn't have to be a really heavy flooding because I'm going to be putting a lot of paint over top. Let's see if that's enough. Alrighty, so I'm all flooded. So I'm going to start with my stems. Hydrangeas have pretty broad, bushy greenery. So I'm going to play around with that first. Just going to get a rough idea of where I want the major stems. Do one up there. It's just to give me a rough idea. I like it to kind of come down here. We'll go up high here. It's just to give me a rough idea of some placement. That's good. Just going to do a bit of greenery here. Oops, I'm stuck. Try and go right to the bottom. And then I'll put a little bit of light green in there as well. Mix the greens. And I'm going to try and do a few leaves. Actually, first thing I'm going to do is blow this around a little bit just to mix those two colors together. Use my airbrush. Try not to lean into the paint. I'm just blending the colors a little bit together there, the two greens. Spread it out a little bit. Alrighty. Trying to put that away without dragging everything across. I'm just going to get the air out of the brush so it doesn't build up. Get over there. Okay, so now I want to try, you know what? I changed my mind on one thing. I was going to try and do some leaves with chains, but I don't think I'm going to because I kind of like the way this looks. So I'm going to skip that little technique. I do see a few clumps of paint. I'll get those out now. Good old acrylic paint in the clumps. Okay, get that out. Just going to do, now that when the paint is nice and wet, I'll just do kind of a couple of shoot type things for interest. If I wait too long to do this part, the paint is too dried and it won't do these nice little shoot things. So that's good. Okay, so now experiment time. Okay, I'm going to try this technique first. I think I'll start with this blue. And maybe mix it with a little bit of the darker purple. I'm going to try, I don't know how this works. Saw a lady doing this with just, let's start up here. I guess I have to keep wiping it off though. Oop, 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 oop. Running out of room. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Those things to knock over. I don't know if it's necessary really to doesn't really make circles, but it's okay to start with. I got a few other things that I can make circles with. Mix a bit of purple in there. That works pretty good. That looks nice. Yeah, I definitely have to wipe it off because it will get too muddy. So this will just be kind of a background. And these are big, Nice big fluffy flowers. And then I will do pretty round. I'll put some other colors on the top of that. This one is going to go right off the edge. I like it. That's nice. That kind of looks, I don't want to get carried away there. No, I think I'm going to leave that. I want to leave a few kind of holes because you don't want to close it in too much. What do we need over here? I think I probably need one over here. Oh, I need some more blue paint. Let's do one right here. Oops. Okay, that looks pretty cool. So I'm just going to take a look and see what we got here. I think that needs a bit more blending in there. And I think what I'm going to do, because I kind of want to make them look like one's in front of the other, so I need to define some edges a little. So these kind of just melt together, but if I put, darker purple there on that edge and work it in, it will kind of define that one a little better. Separate it from the one behind it. Now I'm debating whether to put a tiny bit of yellow in. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try maybe just kind of in the middle where it's brightest. Just a little bit, just to almost kind of represent sunlight. This one needs some more pink. Yeah, just a tiny bit of yellow. I'm not a big fan of yellow, so I don't want to go overboard with it. That's getting too muddy. Okay, I'm going to try switching up now to a different tool. That's kind of the background. I'm not sure how this is going to work. I'm going to try my mandala tools and see what happens. It doesn't really, it gives a bit of a circle look, but it doesn't really do anything. So that's doesn't really do anything. I'm going to try this. This is again a mandala tool. Ooh. Actually, you know what? That might not be a bad idea. Just to get some definition. Let's try put a little pink on top of it. Not sure how I feel about that. But if I tap it with my finger, I just want to get the impression of circles. Yeah, that's good. That works. Yeah, it just gives it a bit more definition. So try and pay attention to my colors here. This one needs a bit of definition, but I'm not sure what. I almost think I need a darker pink in there. Yeah, just a little bit of a darker pink. I don't know how this is going to work. Spread that around a bit. Gotta use the end of my finger. That works best. That's good. That's enough. Oh, that's a bit too severe there. Okay, do a little bit more of this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try, still experimenting, I'm just going to try, that works just as well. I don't need that mandala dabber. This almost works better. Just the end of my finger. Some of these look a little bit too severe, so I'm just gonna, I don't know, they look kind of nice. I think I'm gonna leave it pretty much like that. I might try something, just to tie it together. I'm gonna try the saran wrap thing. yeah, that's nice. Just a little bit of color, just to kind of blend everything in. Yeah, that works good. Messy. I don't want to lose all my white space, but yeah, messy. It could be like little petals that have fallen. It also kind of fills in the green a little bit. And I think I will do my little spatters. I think I will. My little spatter brush. I get some dark green. Actually, I think I'll mix dark green and light green. I'm hoping this brush will do the trick for me. Yeah, I just want a few spatters in there. Just to make it look a little bit more like Mother Nature. Okay, I think I'm going to leave that. I'll take you for a close-up. I said I was going to leave it, but I got to look around and see. See, that stem is a bit too prominent, so I got to mellow that out a bit. Let's see if we can get some more circle-y type things here. Okay, leave it alone, leave it alone. Okay, I'm going to show you close up. There it is without the big reflections on. Lights are out. Mostly just daylight. Yeah, I like that extra little bit of bright pink in there. Wow, big.